name's Charlie, and welcome to the first in a series that we're hoping to do here at Spring, where, as somebody new to the industry, I speak to some of my colleagues here at Spring and find out about some of the issues and interesting developments that are sort of facing market research. So this morning I've asked the boss, Steve Phillips, to come and talk to me a little bit about emotions and market research.
The research industry has been looking at trying to understand emotions through market research for a long time. We've tended in the past to use far too rational approaches to understanding research. 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, it would be on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you like this ad test? Or how much did you love this ad test in some cases? It's not really the way our brains work, and to be honest, we knew that intuitively. I think a number of companies are doing some interesting work which is taking research in a very different direction from the hyper-rationalised, simple, scaled reaction question that we used to use.
And I guess that's essential, given what we've been talking about this week, really. That emotion and memory act out in cliche and metaphor.
Yes, yeah. I mean, a lot of memory, a lot of the ways we used to think about memory was almost like a computer data bank,
Right.
that you stored, memories or emotions or behaviours or recall behaviours in a memory bank, and it's not really like that. You're much more likely to re-experience an emotion when you're recalling it, rather than recall having had that emotion. That's why I think metaphor is a more interesting place to go. So, for instance, the approach we use, a motor meter, where we get people to express the intensity of their feeling through using a heartbeat monitor, and that's a universal metaphor for life and feeling.
How closely do you think it's to what we call projective techniques?
I think essentially qualitative work has been much better at understanding emotions for quite some time. We've used metaphor, we've used projective techniques, we've used personification. Where the innovation has been happening has been in quantitative research, which has been the laggard really in terms of different ways of assessing emotional reaction.
What other techniques will play a part in this?
Well, there's some work being done on things like implicit association, which is a way of judging how people are feeling, not by asking outright, but by doing things like judging reaction times to pairs of statements or images and associations. So instead of getting people to answer questions straight away, you're actually playing a game online of how quickly you can make associations between different ideas. And that early suggestion seems to be very positive. So I can imagine a lot of innovation and usage of that technique in that area.
How do you see that affecting the kind of people that market research needs in the next few years? I guess it's anthropologists, it's psychologists, neuroscientists. How do you see the market research mix developing?
The industry should be people that I hope by a lot more creative, innovative people coming up with new solutions and new techniques to uncovering and unpacking what people really think and feel. And that's where research always should be. And I think we're developing quickly in that space now.